All right, bet. Provisional cast on. First thing we're going to do, we're going to make that slip knot. Knock it down. Now, we're going to take ourselves a crochet hook. Don't worry, we're not going to be doing a lot of crocheting. We're just going to get ourselves started. Okay, so now make yourself about 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, next part. Here it comes. All right, we back. So now we have our 5 loops there. We have our needle that we're going to be using. Now do me a favor and get that needle behind that yarn right there. And we're going to use our loops to hold ourselves onto there. We're going to take this hook and we're going to wrap loops around this needle. This is our provisional. Here we go. There's one. We're going to bring it all the way back. Get ourselves rearranged here. Boom, that's 2. Bring it back. Boom, that's 3. A couple more times. Boom, that's 4. Boom, that's 5. Nice and slow. Ooh. Bam. So now if you look there, have a look. That is our cast on. And that's what's going to hold your live stitches when you knit to it. Here it comes. Now I didn't mention how many you're supposed to put on there. We're going to put half the number of stitches that your pattern calls for, or whatever you want. So for mine, I'm going to do 128 stitches total. You cut 128 stitches in half, you get 64. So I'm going to put 64 on this joint, just like so. And when we come back, we'll have the 64 and we'll figure out what the next piece is. All right? Let's keep it popping. Whoosh, just like that. I'm back. Gotta love it. All right, I got my 64 on there. Gotta love it. So now we're not going to wrap it around the needle anymore. We're just going to make ourselves, I like to put 10 so I know which part is the end. So there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So now we are done with the scrap yarn that we had there. So I'm going to just snip, pop. Crochet hook's done. Scrap yarn's done. Now we got something to hold on our stitches. Now we're going to take our yarn that we're working with and we are going to get it casted on. Let's ride. All right, peep it. So we got our DK yarn right here. Got a silk merino that was hand dyed. My wife let me have this one. It was an extra one for her. So we are going to start at the cast on side, at the short side. So we're going to find our short end and we're going to start right there. Bring everything to the front and we're going to start knitting. All right, let's hop to it. We got loops. Let's get the loops in there. Let's get these knitted loops in there. Bam. There's the one. Here's the reason why I told you to put half. We're going to double this by using yarn overs. You guessed it, yarn overs. So let's do it. So the first part's a little tricky because it's going to start getting crazy on you. So just go around like a yarn, like little yarn over like that, and we're going to knit into the next one. Hey, bop. Through there, yarn over. Come back around, bop. Like I said, it's going to get kind of weird looking, but you're going to have a lot more on there. Look at that. Boom. We're going to keep it going. So yarn over, knit one. Yarn over, knit one. We're going to do that all the way around until you get to the very end, and then at the very end, you're going to do a yarn over. See ya. All right, last two. Hey, it was getting tight, wasn't it? It was getting hard to move through. Hopefully you didn't poke a hole through your hand. So I have a knit right now. I'm going to yarn over, get on through. Boom, I got one more on there. Yarn over, getting through, right? But we do got to do that yarn over again. Ah, booyah, right there. All right, cool. So we have everything. So now this is the part where you want to make sure that everything ain't twisted, right? You don't need me for that. So you go ahead and take care of that. We're going to add a marker and I'll get back to you. All right, I'm joined. I got a knit stitch with my marker. So there's a marker, knit stitch, that's the join. So now what we're going to do, we are going to knit one, slip one, but we're going to slip one with the yarn in front. So I already have a knit one, yarn in front, slip one purlwise. That's going to be our purl. This is going to be tight. You see me using my fingers. Flip her back, right? Now we're going to knit that one. There we are. Boom. Knit. Yarn to the front. Slip. That's the purl in a minute. Once we get around, we're going to purl that purl and slip the knits. But right now, we're knitting the knits and slipping the pearls. We're making the pearls. So that's what we're doing. So there's another knit, slip, yarn front, slip. It's going to be tight, so be careful and just shimmy shammy them loops around. Shimmy shammy, get yourself bunched up over there so you good. Flip back, knit, yarn in front, slip. That's what we're going to do all the way around. Let's pop. All right, we got a lot going on here, but we on our last two. So we got a knit here, and then we got the slip there. I promise you, it's going to look better once we start really getting into it. It's looking ugly right now, but every masterpiece is ugly before it gets done. So now, we are done with that. So now, like I said, we're going to slip them knits. So the first one's a knit. We're going to slip it purlwise with the yarn in the back. Yarn's in the back. Whoop. Yarn forward. Now we purl the pearls. Boom. Slip them knits. Wow. Yarn forward. Purl the pearls. You always know which pearl is a pearl because they're going to be sitting real close to the knit. Look how close that pearl is to the knit. See that? You already know what's going on. So bow. Flip over. Give me to that pearl. That's all we're doing. Let's get on back. Just to give everybody an indication of what it's supposed to look like as you're going, so you know you're on the right track. As you can see, we got that 1x1 game. One knit, one purl, one knit, one purl. And if you look at the bottom there, look at there. It's just holding, just holding. That's going to be pretty in a minute. Wait until we unzip it. That's always the fun part. Now, if you want to unzip, we can unzip now. So now, just like I told you, this is why I told you what I told you. You always want to start from the long one. See, we made this one twice as long. So we're going to start from that one. We're going to pop back up to this little joint right here. You see this little boy right there? We're going to unzip that. Take that out. Boop. So now it should just unravel. Oddly satisfying. Sort of. So now if you can see, we are going to just unzip and watch what happens. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, we're not done. Let's go. Ooh. So now you're just going to just undo that. Just undo all the way around. And I'll come back to you so you can see what it looks like when it's all done. All right, let's look what all that hard work did for you. Look at that. Ooh. It just rolls into nothing. Hey. See, you did that. So proud of you. Good job. So I'm talking about, look at that. It's beautiful. Now your brim ain't going to have that old dookie knotted whatever up there. Check you out. So I'm talking about. You can do whatever you set your mind to. Nice work.